Today we're taking a look at the brand new top 3 decks for March season of Clash Royale. Guys, it's the birthday season. We're going to be going over the 3 best decks in Clash Royale right now to use that will absolutely crush for you guys on ladder. So wasting absolutely no time, we're getting into deck number 1. It's going to be this Hog Cycle deck. Now, obviously, there's another version here with the Royal Hogs. Both versions are awesome. We're going to play with this Hog Archer Queen deck. I know a lot of you guys probably don't have Archer Queen high enough level for ladder or even have her at all. So obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to allow you guys to swap in maybe an E-Wiz, a Flying Machine, a Musketeer, something of this sort should get the job done. Now, once you got to swap in, definitely make sure you know how to play the deck. So be sure to watch until the end of the video for the #1 best deck for all of March, and we're gonna get into it here today with the Hog Cycle Quake. And here we are going against someone here. I don't even know what this man's name is. Looking French to me, but I don't know anything. Let's go with the Fire Spirit first play, guys. It's a type of play that I actually really enjoy doing because guess what? It applies a ton of pressure to the opponent. We're actually gonna go in here. He just wasted a Quake. Mans is probably gonna Valkyrie this. Okay, we see the Knight. Really interesting. We should be able to shred through this dude's Knight. We're gonna be able to log the skeletons he's gonna place. And look at that. We get a connection. The Valkyrie, the Archer Queen, and the Bomb Tower. He spent so much elixir. He hardly did any damage compared to us. And now we're gonna have to see. Is this a mirror matchup? It might be. Which is gonna be, first of all, really interesting because guess what? I don't really play Hog Cycle too often. But if we can get a win with it, I mean, hey, I guess it shows the strength of this deck. Let's go with the Earthquake here. We're gonna be able to Bomb Tower if he does go with the Hog. But the Earthquake's a nice cycle card. It obviously does that tower damage too. You gotta remember that. Let's go into the Bomb Tower here. Let's also go ahead and Valkyrie this, guys. A lot of people don't realize it, but the Valkyrie does a fantastic job of killing that Archer Queen. Obviously, his Hog's gonna get like 1 hit. Not the end of the world here, guys. And what we can do is actually go with the Fire Speed of our own. We'll see what he does. Maybe an Archer Queen. You never know. You never know. Does he go with the AQ here? Oh, wow. Okay, Knight coming down. I actually am a big fan of that play because we should be able to get a counter push going. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go with the Archer Queen. Then we're going to be able to Hog Rider and hopefully also Earthquake to get a big counter push here. I think we can take down his Bomb Tower either with the Archer Queen ability or the Earthquake. So that's going to be the game plan here. We hit him with the Earthquake. The Archer Queen is not going to get defended. We have a massive elixir advantage here. He's going to go with the Fire Spirit. It gets shredded. The Archer Queen does not get the lock. She takes out the skeletons though and will get some damage at least. He's really upset. And honestly, I can't blame him. This dude's at 0 elixir. I don't think he's going to have enough to Quake this. This is a mirror matchup and yet we're playing so much better, although he does have the Knight for the Valkyrie. I chose to put the Valkyrie in here because not only is she obviously great at dealing with a ton of stuff, the splash damage is undeniably just so clutch. And in this meta especially, Valkyrie's going to be able to always get that great value for you guys. So let's go ahead and Fire Spirit this. I would honestly almost be surprised if he does not go with like a Bomb Tower right here. We'll see. It's looking like he's going to be able to get a Hog down. Probably going to go for the Earthquake. Honestly, not a bad play, but we are so far ahead here, guys. I'm feeling fantastic. How are you guys feeling? Those of you all tuning in, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Let's go ahead and Skeletons. We're going to also hit our Queen ability. Really, really good Queen ability there. She goes down. This dude is having a rough time. And oh my word, we don't even need a Hog Rider. Defense, spell cycle. As soon as the opponent's towers, guys, gets low, you already know you got to hit them with the spells. It's going to be an easy W there for game #1, guys. That's what we like to see. Hit us with the like button really quick. Really would appreciate it. He's not going to let us 3 crown. A salty bastard, that's what he is. But hey, really good game to start the video off, I'd say. Really fun match there, guys. Mirror matchup, nearly. We take him down because we're the better player, and you saw there. We played aggressive when he overcommitted there in the early game, and then overall, our defense was clean. We were able to crush. Very good game for match #1. So after that dominant performance, imagine how strong deck #1 is going to be. If this is only the 3rd best deck for the season, let's get into it here. Deck #2 is going to be the Graveyard Splash Yard. Guys, this deck's nasty. It has a ton of splash damage. It's way too easy to use. And the Graveyard, of course, insanely strong in the meta and way too easy to use, like I said. The card literally does everything for you. But here we are. Good luck going out. Now, I actually do like playing this deck. This is one that I've actually won a Classic Challenge with, so I at least know somewhat what I'm doing with it here. We see the Ice Golem. Do we see a Hog? Because if so, normally I freak out, but honestly, okay, let's poison that, guys. Free real estate. We'll take that tower chip damage. Now, he does have a super fast cycle, right? Assuming it's Hog 2.6, which I'm assuming it is. There's the Fireball. We did not go with Ice Wizard in the back because I knew this man was going to Fireball all day, dude. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for the Hog. We're going to NATO into the King. But honestly, let's go ahead and Barbell. I'm a real big fan of that Barbell right there. We should be able to slap it up. Let's go. Let's go with the graveyard here as well. And honestly, Baby Dragon. We have a ton of stuff moving over the bridge right now. Unfortunately, the tower actually does target the skeletons from the graveyard. Not ideal, I must add. But hey, at least we're applying that pressure. Baby Dragon's going to need to be dealt with by maybe a Musketeer. But look at that Baby Dragon. Going to be able to shred this man's tower. And if he goes with the Musketeer, we can 100% poison that. But it's looking like he's being a cheap old dude here, dude. I don't see him spending anything there. And I wonder if he's given up. I mean, that was very strange. That, like, normally you really do not want to do that for obvious reasons. Look at this man's tower. He literally lost half of his tower because he thought a Hog Rider was going to push into us. Clearly, he doesn't know what we are equipped with here. Our deck has many answers to his Hog Rider. Being the Ice Wizard can slow the Hog down. We can NATO to the King Tower as we just did, and the Tombstone can pull. We are sitting real good here. And once again, guys, I think literally what we're all going to do right now, we're going to have some fun. Be aggressive. Wow, okay, we just poisoned instead of graveyard. Okay, we're giving him a chance here. That's what we're doing. Holy smokes, that was bad, but he's gonna let it go. This guy is really playing like a Lava Hound player, but he's using Hog 2.6, so it's not gonna work out well for him. Let's see what's going on, though. We'll go with the Tombstone. Maybe he will Fireball, maybe he won't. Either way, we have the Ice Wizard, we have our NATO nearly in cycle, so I am feeling quite confident about this match. Do we toss down the GGs? Is this it? Has he given up? I don't know what his name is. If you know what this guy's name is, comment down below, but it's looking like we're gonna be on our way to the #1 best deck for all of March here. If you watched so far until the video, I really appreciate it. Let's keep it going, though. Guys, an easy push here today. Like I said, next deck is the strongest one out of all of them so far. It's also going to be the most difficult to master, I would say. This one's the easiest to play out of the three, but that does not mean that this is a bad deck. This is a super strong deck, as you saw there. A 3 crown for game number 2. So that was deck number 2, and deck number 3, the strongest one for all of March. Boom! We got the Giant Graveyard Musketeer Dark Prince spam deck. If you know what you're doing with this deck, you're gonna win non-stop. This thing's got spam, it's got power, it's got agility, it's got everything you need in a real good deck. Now, it does have its weaknesses, as does every deck, but right here, we're gonna be able to play slow, we're gonna be able to play passive, and basically the idea here is figure out their answers to your graveyard and figure out your answers to your bats, your Skarmy. You have a lot of spell bait in this deck, so right here, for example, we're gonna go with our bats in the back. Maybe he zaps them, maybe he arrows them. You never know these days. We're gonna see the Dark Princes absolutely clashing it out. Let's go with the Musketeer here. There is the Ice Wizard. Pretty solid counter, if I do say so myself. Now, we have just had potentially the worst starting hand I have ever seen. We have nothing, and he knows it. That's rough. Our whole tower goes down here, doesn't it? Oh, man, that's rough. Go with our Dark Prince. Let's go with our bats. Now, RG is potentially... This guy's deck is a hard counter. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, next match. It is a bit ironic that we actually lost with the best deck from March, but what I would say is he got very lucky. First of all, that's his 100-0 matchup. Second of all, he played it exactly how he needed to because we didn't have a building, and he had infinite splash damage, meaning our Dark Prince, once dead, we had absolutely nothing to tank, so the Skarmy and bats just got evaporated, and there was nothing we could do. Very well played to him, though, nonetheless. GG's, we're in a next game here. Let's go. We see the Tesla. You know what? Let's go with the Giant here, guys. Let's go with the Musketeer as well. I see the Tesla, and I'm thinking, you know what? This guy's probably got, like, a Knight. There it is. The Knight's going to get shredded. The Skeletons and Tesla should go down here, and this is going to be looking quite promising. The Dark Prince connects. No, the Dark Prince is so slow. All right, it does connect, though. Pretty poggers, if you do ask me. Let's go ahead and arrows those archers. Great value, and we take half of his tower. Just like that. So, the split-second decision there. Seeing the Tesla, I knew a lot of decks right now don't have Tesla. Probably had some sort of cycle deck, and the fact that we were able to overpower him was a really great start to this match. Now, it is Expo, so this is by no means a W yet, because if he gets a good Expo lock, things could get a bit dicey, and here we go. A really high skill move from the opponents. Let's go with the Giant here. We see a bunch of stuff, honestly. Does the Giant target the Expo instantly? I don't know. Now, the Dark Prince will get logged to death, but the Giant shuts it down. We're going to go ahead and give him some love. We're also going to go ahead and toss down the GGs. Now, I don't know. Oh, wow. The bats are on tower. What a crazy amount of damage. We actually take the lead on the right side. That's right side. Dude. Let's go, boys. W's in the comments. That is what we like to see. All right, what we're going to do here is just going to go with a snowball. We have all the answers we need. All we need to do is basically Dark Prince tank and Giant Crush with anything over top. Now, this guy's going a little bit sicko mode here. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get the Dark Prince down in time. That is rough. Not going to cap. But I do think he might have overcommitted here, guys. He doesn't have anything for the Musketeer. We don't reset the Expo, but at the same time, I feel like he's about to get 3 crowns because of what he just did. Not going to lie. Let's go with the Skarmy left lane. Let's also go with the Bats overhead, because this is going to be real bad for him, guys. I don't know how he's going to stop this, because even though he was able to defend the left side, and he did a little bit of damage to our right tower, look at this man's tower here, not looking too pretty, in my opinion. Let's also now just go with let's go with the Dark Prince here. Does he Expo? He might Expo left lane here. Let's go ahead, go with our Graveyard, guys, and we're going to be able to Giant the pocket, hopefully take down another tower. Boom! Let's go, Giant. Let's go with the Bats in the pocket as well. We're having fun with it here today. The Graveyard's going to crush through this dude's tower. We're going to be able to get some excellent arrows value. We take it all down. We're going to toss down the GGs, guys. That is an awesome way to end today's video. We bounced back strong with this deck. You guys can directly see why this is going to be the top deck. It's so, not easy to use, but it's definitely easy to use in some matchups. Once you get used to it, you're going to dominate, and that was what? Was that okay? That was not all 3 crowns, but that was a lot of 3 crowns in today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed. The deck links will be down below in the description if you'd like to check these decks out. I highly encourage you to do so. Like I said, these are all very strong decks, but hopefully you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Master Diddy San.